Hello guys, Skyblue Simulations here, and still doing a flight review on NAV-FPA mode. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use Manila VOR06 to do NAV-FPA for the approach. As we see here on the FCOM, it says we need to arm the approach, or whatever, the NAV mode. In this case, it's just the NAV mode. We'll get to that in a bit. For localizer only, we're not doing this, so we disregard. Intercept the lateral path, and then bird on, and set the FPA for final approach. We'll brief the chart in a bit. At 0.3 miles from the final descent point, we pull FPA mode, check engaged. So again, let's put this out. Okay, let's take a look at the chart for the VOR approach. So first off, we're gonna do this not on VOR mode. Okay, this is just NAV mode. The final descent point is Lima 617 1700. Right now we're low. We're about 16, probably 17 to 16 miles from Manila, so we are low. And just for the purposes of this for this video, we have to be. So 1700, that's the final descent point. So 617 is 6.5 miles to the VOR, meaning at 6.8 miles, and assuming we are at 1700, this is important, at 6.8 miles and at the FDP altitude, that's when we pull 3 degrees. Okay, that's when we pull 3 degrees. So this is going to be a bit important. So the sequence, they'll give us a heading to intercept, maybe 030, and then we'll arm nav mode. Right now we don't have nav armed on the FMA, it's just heading. Okay, so let's do this now. So it says we're turn right heading 030, intercept the final approach course, and we're clear for the VOR06. So let's do that now. So heading. Okay, 030. Okay, Mike India Alpha, normal sensing, cleared VOR06. This time we arm nav mode. We push this. Nav blue. Okay, so now it's going to give us an intercept. By the way, you should also make sure your next waypoint is relevant. Okay, so if it wasn't DocSeb, it should be Lima 615. Now, just in case, guys, what if DocSeb was the next waypoint? You could sequence it. Okay, you could sequence it by deleting the top line, which was DocSeb. We don't have to do that now. Okay, but make sure the next waypoint is relevant. All right. All right, I'm gonna fast forward this nav. Okay, so now we're intercepting. What's important is that at the final descent point, by the way, guys, since it's a non-precision approach, should be early stabilized, okay? Should be an early stabilized approach. My speed brakes were still out. Sorry about that. So let me just put this quicker. Alright, I'm going to start configuring. Flaps 2.
Speed checked flaps 2.
And I'll go gear down. On this one. Okay. Of course, I should do the bird on because I've already intercepted. Again, 6.8 miles. This is when we are going to pull FPA 0.3, okay? Okay, flaps 3. And flaps full.
Speed checked flaps full.
Alright, here we go. So, I'm going to set FPA to 3.0. you guys can see it. It's 3.0 now. Okay. So once 6.8 comes, I will pull on it. And then we will manage our altitudes with reference to DME, okay? It says 6.5 here, went down 700. Alright. 1 mile to go. I believe this is for 40 seconds until it restarts again. So again, the FDP is identified by what's here on the chart, Lima Lima 617, or the waypoint before the minus 3.0 degree angle on your flight plan page. Here we go, 6.8. So I'll pull that. Sorry, should be 3.0. FPA minus 3.0, set that missed approach altitude. We'll put 6,000. Or was it 4,000? No, it's 6,000. And then we adjust as needed. So 5 miles, so it should be 1230. This is on the VOR. So we'll be using this instead. Five miles, 1230. Okay, 5.1, and yeah, we're on schedule. 5 miles, 1230. So that's how you do a NAV-FPA approach. Then, of course, once you do see the runway, okay, on an FPA approach, if you see the runway, go ahead and get the FDs off, autopilot off, set runway track. You can use this as a guide now to get on the center of the runway. Obviously, we are misaligned because the VOR is over to the right side of the runway. So make every effort to align yourself with the runway, especially if it's a non-precision approach. If it's a good day for flying, CAV OK via VMC, try to align as early as you can. Alright? So yeah, let's just land this. Just like that. So I know I'm aligned with the runway, even though there's a crosswind from the right. Why? Because there is this green track line. See this green diamond, the track? It's aligned with my blue target here. The blue target, which is the runway heading. So I know that my aircraft is tracking properly, even if I have the crosswind. And that the top of this green right here, this bird, is aligned with the heading reference as well. Okay, but now I'm not, because I'm not paying attention because I've been pattering too much. So I'm just gonna side slip just a tiny bit and catch that. I'm sorry about that. I caught that thermal at the end.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 10, 5.
All right, there we go. Thank you, guys.